Okay, so just a few dates so that, again, everybody's on the same page. I see Chelsea. Oh my God. Hi, girl. Okay, so 1-3 is the 3-day refresh. So even if you cannot do it, we have pregnant mamas, whether you just don't want to do it, that doesn't mean that you still can't promote it. So 1-3 is the 3-day refresh. If I know poor Sarah, she can't work out, but she can dial in on her nutrition. So if she wants to do a 3-day refresh, she wants to do the 21-day reset. I know there's another girl, Amy, that's doing the ultimate reset. I plan to do that after the job 1. So that will make it probably February because we go to Punta Cana. I think it's March. So it's perfect timing. So I plan to do the ultimate reset in February. I don't want to do it while we're doing job 1 because I want my results to come from more fitness based than nutrition based. But 1-3 is prep week and it's going to be the 3-day refresh. So for those of us that are doing job 1, if in the launch group, hopefully everybody's in that. If you're wanting to go live, please tell me so that we can all make a schedule for that. Since it's only 4 weeks, maybe 4 people can take 5 people. I'll do prep week. If somebody else wants to do the posting for a week, it's the same thing. You literally copy from a template and you just schedule the post out. So if you're willing to do that for the prep for our job 1 group, let me know just so we can make a schedule of who's going to go live what day, who's going to post what week, just so everybody can be involved in that. The next thing is that Super Saturday is the 8th. Okay, January 8th is Super Saturday. I plan to go to Kristen's in Cyprus. So if you are able to make it, please come. We can ride together if you're local. If not, Rebecca, she can host her own Super Saturday. Literally all you have to do is submit a form and they email everything to you. So you can invite people over to your house. Alexis, you can do that too if you don't want to make the drive to Cyprus. Jennifer, anybody, you can literally request it and invite 1 or 2 of your challengers. That's all you need. Because let me tell you guys the importance of a Super Saturday. It's my very first Super Saturday. I knew 2 people. I knew Kristen Rowe and then I knew my coach Brienne. That was it. And it was walking into Kate Jarazowski's house, not knowing who she was, how much she made, but that literally was the game changer in my business. So I signed up to coach that same week that I went to a Super Saturday. So I was a baby coach. I had no idea what any of this was, but that changed the progression and the path that I was on, was going and getting my butt to a Super Saturday. Okay. I walked in, like I said, knowing 2 people, and then now it's just crazy what can change from a Super Saturday. So I challenge you to get there, to make it happen. If this business is a priority for you, you will make it happen. But I know that life happens too. Amanda has a volleyball tournament. So what I did as well is that I requested to do the Super Saturday as well. So I will have that video, and depending on how many of us go to a Super Saturday, we can always watch it again on that Sunday, or I can even send it to you so you can watch it later by yourself if you want. We can do it during the week, doesn't matter. But I want to challenge you to be a part of that community. Because getting together and even meeting Kristen, I know a bunch of you guys haven't ever met her before. It's so fun being a part of the community part and getting together as a group, working out in person. For those of us that went to Summit, there's nothing like it, being a part of like-minded women where that you don't have people talking about you behind your back. You can sit at any table and just be at home. That there's nothing like that. Okay, so January the 8th is the next Super Saturday. I'm pretty sure hopefully they'll be announcing the summer program that's coming out. So hopefully maybe we'll get a new energized flavor. I'm hoping for a new hydrate flavor. I heard something floating around the round table about a new hydrate flavor. That would be awesome. Just to have more hydrate flavors. There's only one. So there's that. But how are you guys feeling? I know towards the past, I would say second part of the year, I could just feel myself going on a downward slope because, being pregnant, doing all the fun things, I just wasn't motivated in my business. So the first 6 months of my business were like the top of the peak, like amazing. And then the last 6 months, like it was just hard. And then I finally came out of a slump or rut, whatever you want to call it, in December. So it's not the best time of year to come out of a slump, but it really does make a difference, because guess what? Everybody towards this week, the first of the year, what do I always say? That new year, new me bull crap. So, people are going to come out of the woodworks. They're going to be wanting to start a diet, January 1st. Like those are those type of people. And so what are they going to do, guys? They're going to be reaching out to us, the ones that are showing up every day in the rut of it, in the Christmas season, like showing up on Christmas Day, like doing all the fun things. Like I cannot begin to tell you guys how many people reached out to me after our Zoom bike ride the other day. Like so many people are like, I want to be a part of y'all's Zoom bike rides, and they do like Peloton. I'm like, well, come on, I don't care what ride you're doing. It's more motivating to do it with a group of people. So you want to be showing up, especially during this week. Okay. Like job one, guys, I'm serious. I love fitness, but this program takes it to a whole new level. Like 20 minutes, getting results and actually feeling sore from 20 minutes is incredible. She is no bullshit. She gets you in and out of there really fast. I love that about Jennifer. And I love this program. So you should all be on fire from this program. Like everything she says to me, it hits home. Like Julia said it. It just hits home the way that she's like, hey, like, don't quit. Like you didn't come this far. By the time you want to quit, like I think Jennifer said it when she did a talk about it. She's like, by the time you feel like you can't do anymore, you're done. Like you're on your last round, you're in your last 30 seconds. So job one is where it's at, guys. Like we should all be fired up and ready to go with job one. So my next question is, how far are you willing to go in this business? Okay. How far and how bad do you want it? Because again, with a Super Saturday, I sat at Kristen Rowe's house and I wrote down a big scary goal. And my big scary goal was to not work at the bank anymore. And then 2 years later, again, it didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen in a year. It happened 2 years later. I was able to do that. But it was because I had to put in the work. Okay. I know that I probably make it sound so easy and fun for you guys, but it's not. It's not always fun, and it's not always easy getting told no. It's not easy getting ghosted, but guess what? I'm going to show up every day no matter what happens to me in my business, no matter what's going on in my personal life. Like, let me be honest with you guys. Having 3 kids is not a walk in the park. It's not easy having 2 in diapers. It's not easy arguing with your husband in the middle of the night, fighting in the car on the way to Christmas. Okay. It's not easy being at this stage that I'm in, but people need to see us show up. I'm going to show up no matter what. Number one, because I love coaching. I absolutely love this community. I love what it's been able to do for me and my family. Being able to see my kids opening up awesome gifts, like there's no greater feeling. And so when you have these bad months, like I said, I was in a rut forever. And I feel like now I'm finally starting to get out of it. And it's because I found the joy in coaching again. Okay. So like, I'm just going to pick on Chelsea just because she's on here right now, is that she messaged me 2 to 3 weeks ago. And she was like, Katie, I don't think I can run a group anymore by myself. And she's been doing her own groups ever since she hit Diamond. So it's probably been well over a year that she's been doing her own group separate. And she's like, I just can't do it. I can't find the joy in it. Nobody's showing up for me. And I was like, well, you have to take it back to you. You need to enjoy your journey again. And if running your own group isn't working anymore, don't do it anymore. If you have people that are showing up, take it back to that text thread. Like Chelsea was religiously running a text thread. And that's what worked for her, is her people showed up in a group message. They didn't show up in a group. They showed up in a group message. So if you're having to revamp what's working for you, do that. Okay. Don't be scared to not run your own group anymore. If there's just too much pressure to run your own group, you are more than welcome to add them into mine. You are more than welcome to team up with other people. If you feel like that's not working, you can run a group with you and 2 other people. Okay. Sometimes that's what your girls need, is that they need just you. That's all that they need, guys. Okay. So don't forget that your people sign up to join you. Now, for like Jennifer's girls, like her girls show up every day in our boot camp. Like that works well for her girls. Like I see Carrie every single day. I see Kelsey every single day. They are religious to the group and they are lifers right now. Like they're the ones that are showing up. So Jennifer doesn't have to worry about them. That works for her. But what works for her might not work for Alexis. What works for Chelsea might not work for Alexis. Like you just have to find what works for you. But guys, don't forget that you doing this journey is you. You come first. Like starting January 2022, your number one job is to work on you and take that seriously. Now, what does coaching mean to you? So I really want you to have a heart to heart with yourself. Just pray about it. Think about it. Like, what do you want out of coaching? And how hard are you willing to work for it? If you want to leave your full-time job, what are you willing to do that? Okay, how far are you willing to go? Are you willing to wake up earlier to do more than scroll? Are you willing to connect with different people, to do whatever it is that makes you uncomfortable? That's what you got to do to step outside that comfort zone, you guys. And I know that it's hard and it's scary, but staying where you are is scary too, right? Like staying complacent in your journey and in your coaching business, that's scary too, right? Like to do these big, great things, like to hit 10-star and 15-star, like I'm going to have to venture way out of my comfort zone to do that. But I'm willing to do that because I'm tired of staying where I am. And so I challenge you guys to do that too, that no matter what you're going through, again, like this is a tough ass season. Like I told Kyle, I was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. And he was like, I don't understand. And I was like, we're struggling and it's hard. And I'm willing to do crazy things to get to where I want to go. So again, what is your dream with coaching? Like if it is, to quit your full-time job, you know what you have to do. You know that you got to get uncomfortable and you just have to work a little bit harder, and you can do that. And I know that each and every single one of you has big, scary dreams, no matter what they are, whether it is to pay off your house, to retire your husband, to have more kids, to not be stressed about medical bills. Like we have several girls that are pregnant. You guys know that that's hard. Like Jennifer's husband's in the military. Like I'm sure he don't want to do that forever. She just wants to contribute to her family. So I want you to think about what you're willing to do to make those dreams come true. Okay, because each and every single one of you is capable of your dreams. You just have to be willing to chase them. You have to be willing to work a little bit harder and do a little bit more scary things to get there. Okay, so literally have a heart to heart after this call and just really think about what you're willing to do to make those dreams happen. And it's going to start with you, and it's going to start with this community, right? Because I feel like for us, people want to join us for the community, right? Like, yes, they want to start and lose weight, but they stay for this community. I would hate to just one day walk away from this and be like, okay, guys, I'm no longer coaching. Like, I know that I don't want to lose these friendships because you guys are what I look forward to every single day is getting on Zoom in the morning. And like I said, the day Alexis does not show up on Zoom, we are freaking doomed. Like I know something is wrong in the world and there is something happening if she does not show up. So I look forward so much to our morning Zoom. So invite strangers to it, guys. Like they need this. And I feel like right now it's a little bit scary. Like there's a new variant, right, of COVID. Like who knows if the world's going to get locked down again. So we have to be prepared for that. I sure hope not. But the way things are going, we don't know. We don't know what tomorrow holds anymore. So I always want you guys to know that I am here for you. But I want to challenge you too. Like if coaching isn't for you, that's okay too. I'm not here to force you. I'm not here to make you do it. I want you here because you see the potential and you want it for yourself. Okay. Because again, I'm done holding people's hands. Like with their journey, they're either ready for me or they're not. I'm not babying people. I'm not their mom. I have technically 4 kids, including husband, kids that I got to look and take care of, right? I'm not here to hold these girls' hands. They have to want it for themselves. And I feel like, it's time for us. I'm ready to just take it on to the next level. I want more people on these calls. I want your girls on these calls. I want you each to have a new coach, every single month, all these calls with us. Like, can you imagine what our summit's going to be like? Because I know a lot of you guys are going. We have the hotel rooms booked. Like, I'm ready. Like, don't you want one of your coaches there with you? Like, how cool would that be? I remember going to my very first summit, and it was me and Michaela and Haley, and they are no longer doing this. So I just want to make you guys aware that not everybody stays. Okay. So if you have people quit on you, just know that it's not you. Okay. It's not you. It's completely on them. And most of the time they do come back. Chelsea Gonzalez is prime example. She started, she got pregnant. She like went completely MIA for like 9 months. And then she came back as soon as she popped out that baby. She was like, okay, I'm ready. And then this time she's still here. She's still here. So I know like Rebecca and Emery, they're going to be like having their babies really close to Summit. So please bring your babies. You have all the girls here that'll probably help you hold those babies. So do not be scared. Everybody in here will have baby fever, and then we just give them right back to you. Because I'll be out of that stage. I'm gonna be like, I just want to hold your baby. And then I'm like, okay, it's crying, give it back. Because people do that to Chelsea's like, no. She's like, no. She's like, I'm done. Me too, sis. We're both done. But I just want to talk some positive stuff now. Again, so whatever it is with your coaching dreams, like I really want you guys to achieve that. So really think about it tonight and just decide, you know, whether 22 is going to be your year or not, because it can go either way, right? And I want it to be my year. I want to step out completely outside my comfort zone, do stuff totally different. So again, this whole entire month, guys, I have not invited at all. I have not sent out an invite. I have literally been focused on connecting with people. And I'm telling you that my inbox has never been more full than it is now. And that's without sending an entire invite. It's just me showing up every day, talking every single day about my challenge group, pumping people up, talking about the 3-day refresh. That's just what you got to do. It's every single day you tell your story in a different way. So again, especially right now after the holidays, like who's feeling bloated? Who's feeling bogged down just from 1 or 2 days? Like seriously, like, and you know that other people are feeling that same way. Like they're swollen, like they just feel like, damn, today sucks because we were dragging from eating all this stuff yesterday. Like I ate an entire pan of Rice Krispie treats. So that's like my one vice is my Aunt Shelly makes bomb Rice Krispies. And I was like, I'm gonna eat this whole damn thing and I ain't gonna feel guilty. But then today I wake up and I'm like, damn, it was 8 o'clock when I rolled my butt out of bed. And it's because I ate the whole pan. I'm not talking about one, guys. I'm talking about a whole 8x10 pan of Rice Krispies by myself. I just sat at Granny's table and just ate. Like it was awful, but I have zero regrets because I deserve it. But I just want you guys, I told Justin today, girl, I didn't put one bad thing in my mouth today. I was like, I cannot swallow one more piece of sugar. Like, I just can't. Like, I had my shake. I had some eggs. Like, I had power greens. I was like, we're going to do whatever it is to get all this good stuff in my system. So I wanted to kick off this week strong because I do feel better when I feel myself better. So I've been doing so good postpartum and I want to keep that up. Okay. But positive vibes only this week. Again, please, guys, if you want to participate in the Job 1 test group, like posting, or you want to go live, please just let me know so that I can make a schedule of what days everybody wants to do it. If there's a certain day that works for you to go live, please tell me that too, so that I don't schedule you for a day that doesn't work, because that would not be fun. But do we want to do like the 6 a.m. energized chats again for Job 1? I really liked those. I felt like they motivated me for the week and made me get up early. So I definitely think we should do that, probably starting the 3rd prep week too, and just see how many girls hop on. Because like I said, right now we're up to 65 names for the test group, and that's amazing. I don't think we even had that many for 645. We maybe had about 60. But I'm hoping, since this program is only 4 weeks, that we will have everybody finish. Because I felt like by week 6 of 6 weeks or 13 weeks, 645, like people were like, no, this is too much. But 4 weeks at 20 minutes a day, these damn people can do that. I can watch an episode of Friends in 22 minutes. So I'm just saying. But I am super hyper. It helped me motivate me to get out of bed. It really did, because Mondays are hard. And especially that the kids go back to school that next week. I just feel like it would be perfect timing just to do the 6 a.m. energized chats again. I felt like Emery's were always good. Amanda's, hint, hint, Jennifer, Rebecca Crowley, like y'all always brought the heat for us. So I'm gonna nominate y'all to do the AM chat. So sorry. I know Amanda doesn't like it, but she always had like good stuff to hit us with. And then Rebecca Crowley literally needs to be a motivational speaker. I know she hasn't felt motivating lately, but guys, like seeing y'all pregnant, working out really does push people. Okay. I know it doesn't feel like it for you, but it really does motivate other people. Okay. I know you feel like you're like, oh my God, nobody wants to see somebody pregnant working out. Yes, we do. We think it's so cute watching everybody work out with bumps. Okay. So never stress that. But I love you guys so much and I'm so proud of you. And we ended 2021 amazing, right? Like I just feel amazing. We're an elite team. We're in the top 100. Like that's great. And I can't even begin to tell you how proud that y'all make me. And I know it doesn't seem like that, and you might not feel like you are a part of it, but each and every single one of you help contribute to that. Okay. So I hope that you all can come to Summit. So I think the tickets are still on sale. I'm not 100% sure, but I think most of you guys earned a free ticket. Rebecca, Alexis, Jennifer. I even think Chelsea's ticket is probably free still because she didn't get to go as a success starter. So you all get free tickets. Like that's incredible. But I love you all so much. So again, after we get off this call, I really want you to think about what you want out of your coaching. What are you going to do a little bit different? And don't wait to start now. If you're scared to talk about coaching, I know that it's scary. Don't talk about the income part because it's so much more than that. But sometimes you have to. Like, I don't care if your paycheck was $25. Did you pay for a meal? Did you get to take your husband out? Did you go get your nails done? Did it help pay for groceries? Your utility bill? Like I remember Chelsea telling me that one time that her Beachbody check paid for her utilities one time. Like people can relate to that, right? Like shit's expensive. Like gas is $3 a gallon. Like that blew my mind this weekend when we stopped and I was like, what? So every little bit helps. Don't be scared to talk about coaching. I plan to talk about how Lexi literally sat in my garage the other day and she's like, this is going to be my office one day. I'm going to be a Beachbody coach. Yes, ma'am. When you were 18, we are signing you up to be a coach. So your kids are watching. People love that. Okay. So I just want you guys to step outside your comfort zone tonight, your challenge, and go live in your stories or do a post and tell people why you coach. Like, what does coaching mean to you? Really think about it. Why do you do this? Is it to help other people? Is it to help your family? Is it for you to stay accountable? Because if I wasn't a coach, I don't know, I would probably be a shitty challenger, right? Like I would not show up as good as I do if I wasn't a Beachbody coach. Like I don't think that I would show up as well as I do because I have people relying on me, right? It holds you more accountable. I'm not sure when Sister Empire team calls are coming back. I don't know. Kate's, if you don't know, she's going through a hard time. And poor Deidre has COVID for the second time. So I don't know when the Sister Empire calls are coming back on Sundays. They were planning to do power hours. But again, I'm so proud of you guys. I love you all so much. These Sunday calls really do make a hell of a difference for my week. I noticed last week when we didn't have it because I had a million Christmases that I was not the same throughout the week because I did not see y'all's faces. And if you need morning motivation, you got to get back on those Zooms in the morning, guys. Sometimes I swear it's just Alexis on there. So get back to those early morning workouts. I know all last week was perfect for me. I had to get it done before the kids. So I challenge you guys to get up and get it done. Even if you're off for your kids' Christmas, like they're home and you're off, still get up early and get it done. You can go back to sleep after, okay? But I'm so proud of you guys. I love you all so much. Let's take our picture. I just don't want to run out of time.